Hello all, once again this is Emmanuel Anand from MA Anand Academy. Recently the Indian Coast Guards have announced the vacancy for Assistant Commandants, General Duty. This recruitment is a special recruitment only for SC, ST, OBC candidates. In this video, we are going to discuss about the eligibility, syllabus, recruitment process, etc. So stay put and listen carefully. Regarding eligibility, the candidates must be born between 1st July 96 to 30 June 2000. Candidates who have passed bachelor's degree from any recognized university with minimum of 60% marks in aggregate are eligible. Also, the candidates must have taken mathematics and physics as subjects up to intermediate or class 12th of 10 plus 2 plus 3 scheme of education or equivalent with 60% aggregate in mathematics and physics. However, there is a age relaxation up to 5 years for SC/ST candidates and 3 years for OBC candidates. Maximum of 5% relaxation in aggregate in the degree certificate for SC/ST candidates, and there is no relaxation applicable for 12th class marks. Indian Coast Guard reserves the right to fix the cutoff percentage and issue of PSB call-up letters. So if the aggregate marks is high, then the cutoff marks will also rise. There is a total vacancy of 25 in which 5 seats are allocated for SC candidates and 14 seats are allocated for ST candidates and 6 seats are allocated for OBC candidates. There is an additional eligibility criteria. While shortlisting the applications, they will look for candidates who have higher percentage of marks in the degree, and in case they have to eliminate someone during the call-up, the priority will be given to candidates of higher percentage of marks in the degree. And only the candidates who have cleared their final year and final semester exams, completed their degrees, are to apply for this exam. And also they have mentioned the candidates withdrawn on disciplinary grounds from any other service training academy are not eligible to appear. For example, if you are removed out of SSB or some other service training academy, and there if you are eliminated on disciplinary grounds, then you are not eligible to appear in this exam too. And they have also mentioned that the candidates should not have been arrested, convicted or prosecuted on criminal charges. Free boarding and lodging facility for the duration of FSB will be provided. To and fro rail fares, that is if you are travelling in a third class AC3 tier or a chair car, or actual bus fare for the candidates appearing in the FSB in stage 2 will be reimbursed per Government of India policy. Here they have mentioned how to apply for this exam. The applications will be accepted only online from 21st December to 27th December 2020. And the candidate's father name, mother name, the candidate's name, the date of birth should be mentioned as in your 10th passing certificate. And also the marks you are going to enter in the application form should be same as that of your 12th certificate and graduation certificate up to 2 decimal levels. Okay. So candidates will be offered any one venue that will be displayed in your online application, and there you can select your venue where you are going to write the exam. Filling up information like personal email ID and mobile number of the candidate is compulsory. The date, time, venue of the test and other information will be informed through personal email ID. The applicant's either current or permanent address of the online application should be same as the address mentioned in the caste category certificate. For example, if you are giving your caste certificate, in the caste certificate, the address mentioned in that certificate should be exactly same as that of your current address. Also, they have mentioned for OBC non-creamy layer, if the category certificate is 3 financial years old, in such cases, the certificate must be renewed and a fresh certificate is to be produced. Okay, here they come to the online application and filling formalities. So you have to visit www.joinindiancoastguard.gov.in website, and you have to click on opportunities button. There you can see the advertisement for recruitment of assistant commandant O2 2021 batch. Select the post assistant commandant general duty, and then you have to click on I agree on the online application, and then the online application will be displayed. And you have to proceed to fill the application, and you have to fill in all the details that is marked star, because all the entries are compulsory and have to be filled. While you are filling out your online application, the candidate have to upload a photograph and signature. This both should be in JPEG format and the image quality should be 200 dpi. and the photograph and the signature image size should be between 10 kb to 40 kb and 10 kb to 30 kb respectively. On successful submission of the online application, a unique application or registration number will be provided to the candidate. Candidates must note down this application number for future reference. Why I am telling you this is because once you apply, your application number will be displayed. You have to take a note of it, and after some time your e-admit card will be generated. So when your e-admit card is generated, you have to again go and enter your application number in order to retrieve your e-admit card. There you will be needing your application number. So once you put in your application number and retrieve your e-admit card, you will be shown with two options. So there will be a rejection slip if you are not eligible, and there will be application number displayed if your application is accepted. Candidates are required to bring 2 copies of the system generated e-admit card having allotted roll number with recent identical photograph with blue background, not older than 3 months, and this has to be carried to the recruitment center. Okay, and there your original certificates have to be produced. Any candidate who does not carry all these documents at the time of PSB and FSB shall not be permitted to appear in the exams. So the date of online application opening will be from 21st December 2020, and online application will close on 27th December 2020. The date of opening online application will be 21st December 2020. The date of closing online application will be 27th December 2020. Admit card can be printed from 6th to 10th January 2021. Now they are talking about the schedule for preliminary selection examination. The candidates has to reach the allotted center at least 30 minutes prior to the starting of the exam. The date and time of the exam will be intimated through Coast Guard website, which I already mentioned. The preliminary selection will be conducted from 20th Jan to 20th February, anywhere in between. So the centers are in Mumbai, Chennai, Kolkata and Noida. So based upon your preference in the application, they will allot you the center, or they will change the center also. It all depends upon the ICG, and you will only know about the center when you get your e-admit card. Now let's talk about the selection procedure. The stage 1 of the selection procedure will be shortlisting of applications and preliminary selection. The shortlisting criteria will be based on higher percentage of marks in the qualifying examination, and the qualifying cutoff may be increased more than 60% if more applications with higher percentage are received. It all depends upon the candidates who are applying and their aggregate percentages. Shortlisted candidates will be called for preliminary selection at a given date and time, which will consist of mental ability test, cognitive aptitude test, and picture perception and discussion test, which is commonly called as PP and DT. The aptitude test will be in English only and will be of objective type. During the PPDT, the candidates are expected to speak and discuss in English. However, they are free to speak in Hindi if they wish to do so. Candidates who have completed their degree in 2019-2020 should be in possession of original or provisional degree issued by the college or university. Okay, they have mentioned an important point here. Appearing candidates or candidates not cleared final semester exam or awaiting for the result are not eligible to apply for this batch. The stage 2 of selection is the final selection. The candidates who qualify for preliminary examinations will be called for final selection. The date and venue of the final selection board will be uploaded on the Indian Coast Guard website. The final selection will be conducted tentatively from end of February to mid-April 2021. The final selection will consist of psychological test, group task, interview, personality test, and all those tests. All document certificates will be verified during PSB are also required to be produced originals during the FSB. So wherever you go, you have to carry your original documents in order to present before the board. The list of documents you have to carry while you are at the interview or at the written examination venue are 2 copies of computer generated pre-filled online e-admit card, original 10th certificate, original 12th pass certificate, and then if you have your degree certificate, you have to carry your all semester mark sheets, and also you should carry your CGPA conversion for percentage of the marks from the university. And also you must carry a proof of identity such as passport, driving license, Aadhaar card, voter ID card, college ID card, and any other photo ID proof. Caste certificate has to be produced original as per the Government of India format. The candidate should also have a character certificate, and this character certificate should not be 6 months old, and 12 recent color passport size photographs with blue background is also required. And the candidates who do not have any of the above documents will not be permitted to appear for the written examination. So once your written examination and physical fitness test is complete, you will be called in for a medical exam. So here are some of the medical standards they have given us in this document. The height should be more than 157 centimeters. The weight should be according to the height and age, plus or minus 10% is acceptable. The chest should be well proportionate. Minimum expansion should be 5 centimeters. An eyesight for assistant commandant should be 6 by 6 or 6 by 9, uncorrected without glass. But if you have a corrected vision with the glass, 6 by 6 and 6 by 6 is required. And regarding tattoo, there should not be any tattoo permitted. Okay, the tattoo is not permitted for medical test. So there is a medical standard of they have a non-alignment towards the tattoo, so you cannot have tattoo on your body. Permanent body tattoos are not permitted on any part of the body. However, there are certain concessions which are permitted to candidates belonging to tribal areas, communities declared by the Government of India. They may reject you for reasons like you don't have the proper documents, or you have done an act of undisciplined activities such as copying, cheating, etc. So they may be sending you out for these reasons. So after you complete your final selection board, the recommendation in the final selection board does not confirm your final selection. A merit list will be prepared for the medically fit candidates on the basis of marks obtained by the candidate, and depending upon the availability of vacancies, the list of candidates selected on the basis of merit list will be uploaded in the Coast Guard website. So wherever you apply for the job, you will find the merit list they have uploaded from the Coast Guard site, and this result will be uploaded during the month of May in 2021. After the results are being posted, the joining letters will be issued accordingly, and then the training at INA Elimala is scheduled to commence in the end of June 2020. Here in this page they discuss about the travel allowance and general guidelines for the candidates. Travel allowance is like to and fro traveling fares will be borne by the board. You have to travel on your own, and then later you can claim it from the board. Now let's talk about the general guidelines. Candidates should be prepared to stay for 2 days for the preliminary selection. So those 2 days they have to make their own arrangements. Due to limited vacancies, the Indian Coast Guard reserves the right to fix cut-off marks. This is a very important point. Mobile phones or any other electronic devices capable of transmitting or capturing any data are not permitted. Another important point, free boarding and lodging facility only for the duration of FSB will be provided. That is, when you attend the final selection board, the lodging facilities will be provided by the board, but no lodging and boarding facilities are available for candidates appearing for PSB. That is, if you are attending the preliminary, then you have to be on your own. Here in this page they have discussed about the pay scale and promotion grades. Here in this page they have mentioned about other benefits of getting into this job. There will be an insurance premium, and you can have your earned leave, and you can have your canteen facilities, and pension scheme and everything, gratuity, everything is being mentioned here. Okay, I think I have covered all the details about the recruitment process of Indian Coast Guard's Assistant Commandant post, and we have spoken about the eligibility, recruitment process, syllabus, how the exam is being conducted, and what are all the age relaxations, what are all other relaxations offered, what are the pay scale, and I think I have completed all the details you need to know about the Assistant Commandant recruitment process and post details. If you find this information useful, then please like, share and subscribe to our YouTube channel, and keep watching to know further updates about Assistant Commandant and other Indian Coast Guard jobs. Thank you.